right, let's get this shared. Okay. Hey everyone. Hey Smith Family Ranch. We just became friends on Facebook. Thank you. Hey Jan. Adam is heating up his supper, so he'll join us in just a second. Can y'all hear me okay? For some reason, my computer's audio is just kind of, it does what it wants to do. So, okay, good. No, it's okay. Y'all don't care if Adam eats during the live stream, do you? He's like, is it rude to eat during the thing? Okay, good. So, thank you. If you are on here and you haven't said hey, say hey, so I know that it's you that's on here. Smith family, do you mind if I make you moderator? Do you mind? Jan says I was cooking all things apples with my daughter today, and she made me measure. That's too bright. I think it's fine like that. If you're fine. Okay. Thank you. Okay. She made me measure. Yeah, Jan is like me, and she does not like to measure. So I'm really surprised that someone got you to measure today. I forgot what it was I was making the other day. It wasn't like, I don't think it was a food thing. It was like a soap. Yeah, it was a soap mixture or something. And I was like, people would so roll their eyes at me right now because I'm just like, I actually had to look back at my YouTube video on how to make my hand soap because I couldn't remember how many of what to put in. And when I found out, I was still like, oh, I could have just guessed that. It would have been fun. Okay. So how are y'all? A lot has happened since the last time we joined you live. I think it's been 3 weeks since we were live.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I had the video look back on too. I do that all the time. I don't know if y'all do that, but I do that to my own videos because I'll forget the recipe for something or, you know, when like we actually needed to know the date that one of our animals was born. And I had to look back at our YouTube videos to see.
It's pretty sad, isn't it?
I know. We're not good record keepers, are we?
No, I have good intentions.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's good to document things on YouTube and have it there. It's fun.
Yeah. You can only document in so many places, you know.
Yeah. You have your little notebook down there by the rabbits and you write down when you feed the rabbits, but true. It's like that's the only place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're stationary. Everybody else is moving around.
That's true. Okay. So the biggest thing that's happened is we've announced that we are having another baby.
Yeah.
We posted that video this week, and the fun thing about that was kind of my idea. You're not really good at keeping secrets, are you? I mean, you don't really like to. You're like kind of like, what's the point? Yeah. Most of the time.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I think I can keep a secret, but I don't really. Like, why don't we just tell everybody?
So, Thank you, Jan. So, yeah, when I told him my idea was to do some sort of video to announce the pregnancy to everyone, like even our parents and our siblings and our best friends and everybody, instead of just telling them, because I was like, y'all, it's the fourth baby. Like, we got to do something creative, because I feel like every time we tell our families that we're having another baby, it's just kind of like, oh yeah, and we're having another baby. It's like so nonchalant.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, so we'll get like Sydney to call them, and Sydney will be like, I'm getting a baby. And they're like, oh, and they're excited, but it's just kind of like, it's just very like random. I don't know. And so I was like, let's do something fun, because really, I think pretty much everyone thought we were not going to have any more children.
Yeah.
Our family probably thought we weren't going to have any more children. And we've kind of gone back and forth about it too. But we're really excited about it, and our family is too now. But it was kind of funny, because we posted the video that night, and I immediately started texting family and saying, watch this video immediately, because I wanted them to be some of the first to see it, obviously, our parents and everything. And then I was texting like our closest friends. Well, come to find out, I don't even think I've told you this. Come to find out, the next day, some of our closest people had not even known until they saw it on Facebook. Like, they did not get my text message. Your sister did not get my text message.
Nice.
And so she called me. She was at work, and Adam's sister called me and said, congratulations, mother baby. And I was like, thank you. She goes, I saw it on Facebook. And I was like, no, you didn't. I was like, I am so sorry. I sent you a text message last night. Like, you were one of the first people I texted and said, hey, watch this video. And she didn't get it. And it turned out that like half of the people I sent messages to did not get them. They saw it on Facebook or on Instagram. And so I had to like send out this, I'm sorry post on Facebook. Our closest friends and family did get a message about it, and they were sent a message, and I'm so sorry if it did not go through.
That's why we should have just told them. Like called them up and said, we're going to put out a video next week, but hey, we're having a baby.
No, that would have ruined it.
It sounds like what happened ruined it.
It ruined it. They're still excited. I don't think it ruined the excitement of it. It was just kind of like,
neither would tell them.
But that's kind of, it didn't go along with my plan.
Telling them?
Well, telling them before the video. Like, I wanted it to be a surprise for everybody at the same time. Even if they found out a day later, it still didn't change the fact that we're having another baby. Right?
Right.
So I just wanted it to be fun this time and just different.
Was it fun?
I think it was fun.
Okay.
And
she made me come up with the idea.
I kind of gave you some guidance. I said, this is kind of what I'm thinking. And you're like, okay, I'll think something. And you did, and it was good.
Yeah, like 5 minutes before we started.
So, I don't know.
I had several ideas, but I didn't really know what we were going to do.
Yeah. I didn't really know what he was going to do either. I mean, he said he was going to weed the garden and get the kids to help him weed the garden, and that he was going to have 2 mini rows for the kids. Yeah, my bangs, I can't control them at nighttime. And yeah, so he pretty much went with that. But I thought there was going to be like 4 rows of the same thing, but there was 3 rows of the same thing. And then you're like, what about these collards right here? Yeah. And so anyways, it was really cute. I was happy with the way it turned out. And I borrowed a big old chalkboard, humongous chalkboard from my friend Nicole, and I wouldn't tell her what it was for. I just said we needed it for a video. And so I sent her a text that night and said, "Thanks for the use of your chalkboard. This is what it was for."
We used it again last night.
We used it last night as a projector screen for our family movie night. We watched Aladdin, the new Aladdin, which is amazing if you haven't seen it. Thank you. The sun was really in our face for that picture. We could have probably posed a little bit different, but I like the way it turned out. What else? What's some other news we got going on? I mean, that's the biggest thing. I've been trying not to be sick. It really hasn't been that bad. Travis has told me, since that picture, Travis has pointed his finger in my face and said, "It better be a boy." So he has definitely put in his request, but I'm like, son, we're just going to trust that God's going to give us what we're supposed to have. And so anyways, I really honestly think it's going to be a girl, but two of my kids want a boy. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay. So we couldn't join you last week because we were at the beach. That was a fun little trip. I did a short little video about our beach trip. Short little trip. That was fun though. Just to get away. Adam did some fishing.
Yep.
And we ate some ice cream. It's always like the thing you have to do when you go to the beach.
Yep.
I think so. I've been thinking about doing that. And yeah, we hadn't really talked about that. I guess we're going to find out what we're having, right? Do you assume so? Yeah, that's what I assumed too. We hadn't really talked about it yet, but I thought we could do some sort of gender reveal video, maybe even like a premiere or something for that. I don't know. I think that might be fun. We've never done a premiere before, so I think that might be fun. Go back to your room, please. Okay, go play. You go.
Okay. Go back there. Y'all go back there.
This is your play.
We'll be done in a minute.
Go back there.
Go that way.
Oh goodness. Yeah, so I guess we should probably find out what the baby is in November. So we'll see what we can do for that. I don't remember what was happening the week before that we didn't do our live stream. I think I was just sick. I think I just didn't feel good. And I was just like, I don't think we can do it tonight. Because I don't know about the other mamas on here, but mine is not necessarily morning sickness. It's kind of like all day sickness. But it comes and goes. Like I feel really good. I feel really good for a few hours at a time. And then I feel really bad. But it's just off and on. Usually in the afternoon, I start feeling bad again. And then like at this time at night, I feel pretty good. So it's just weird. I don't know. So what do we have an update on anything around here?
Our fall garden is whatever, jamming.
Jamming.
Yeah, we have collards, which, I mean, you all saw the beets and the collards and all that in the video, but we're still getting okra. We planted our kale and some mustard. What else?
Yeah.
Brought home a load of compost yesterday. It's my favorite haul. Compost haul.
Yeah.
We'll have a whole, like, huge onion bed next year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting that ready. And hay. We're purchasing hay. Lots and lots of hay.
Yeah. Which is not something you really wanted to do, I guess.
Well, I've just never had to before.
Yeah.
I think I've calculated we probably need like 40 bales of hay, round bales of hay, for this winter.
Yeah.
Which is a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, I kind of like, bringing in nutrients to the land and feeding their animals at the same time. So I like that part of it. It's kind of like feed and fertilizer in the same purchase.
And you were saying, what you were telling me about, because it hasn't rained here in a while.
Yeah, it's really dry.
And so he was telling me, like, he's kind of, if you saw our video about, we were trying to downsize with our animals, because basically we're running out of pasture for them, and they're a lot of work too to rotate them all the time. But having the sheep grazing and the cows grazing in different places, it's kind of hard to manage it all. And you said that you would rather feed hay right now than to lose all of those grazing days on the pasture.
Yeah.
By putting them on the pasture too early when it hasn't rained and stuff like that. So I thought that made pretty good sense.
Yeah, if I put them back out, like if I rotate them through now and the grass hasn't fully developed again, it'll definitely not come back before winter. And then if we can just get some rain, it'll jump. Like the grass will really grow because of the cooler weather. So,
yeah.
Yep, it's worth. I have fed 2 bales of hay the past couple of weeks because it's worth buying some time, basically, just to let the grass recuperate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a huge benefit when you have bare soil in your pasture, for sure. It reseeds and fertilizes at the same time.
And we've had our chickens with our cows for the last week or so.
Yeah.
So they've been kind of working together.
Yeah. They really spread out the cow poop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the chickens, they're having to compete for their food.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the hard part. But they're moved now, so the chickens are going to be back to normal. Yeah. Yeah, it has been dry. Yeah, a reveal video into a Christmas themed video. That would be cool, Johnny. I have to think about that. We actually, when Travis was, when I was pregnant with Travis, we got the ultrasound tech to write the gender. I thought he was a boy. I was going to be really shocked if he was a girl. But and I think we were all kind of hoping for a little boy just because we'd had 2 girls and we just wanted, to see what the difference is or whatever. And the girls wanted a little brother too. So, we got them to write it in an envelope and we put it under our Christmas tree because we didn't find out. It was like, I guess probably the 1st of December is when we found out with him, or we went to the ultrasound with him, and then we put the thing under our Christmas tree, and it was torturous to have that envelope sitting in our living room for like 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and we couldn't touch it. Mm-hmm. And Adam, the non-secret keeper over here was like, just go open it. It's not a big deal. I remember you telling me that all the time. Just go open it. It's fine. I'm like, no, it's not. There's all this build up to this. It's going to be Christmas morning when we open this thing. And we waited and we opened it and I cried because I was really excited.
Will you be shocked if this is not a girl?
I don't think so, but I mean, I've been right about all of them, So, I mean, kind of will be surprised. But I don't know. I'll be happy either way. I'm really not. I don't have a preference or anything. I just have that feeling that this is a girl. So we'll see. As far as Farm Life Outfitters goes, we have, since we talked to you last, we have introduced a boutique section on our website. And as I'm doing events, I've got so many events coming up. I was just thinking about that today. I'm like, I'm a little tired thinking about them. But I've got an event this coming weekend, or next weekend, the weekend after that, and then the next weekend is Homesteaders. So I'll be lugging my junk all over the place for the next 3 weeks. But yeah, so we've gotten some boutique items that I'm really excited about. I met a friend today to talk over some essential oil stuff, and actually she wanted me to bring some of them for her to try on, and she bought some stuff that she liked. But they're really cute fall things. We've got some dresses and some lots of blouses, like real pretty, frilly, feminine looking things. And I had a sweater, but I sold that today. One pair of boots, got some jewelry. So, and we're going to keep getting more and more boutique items also. As we sell them. So you got to buy them. So, someone sent me an email and said, will you be getting more boutique items? I really love the ones you got. And I'm like, well, buy the ones I got and then I'll get some more. That's how this thing is able to roll, So, we have had, I haven't even told you this. I feel like we don't talk until we get on here, and then we talk in front of y'all. We just have this conversation for the first time, but we don't talk a lot until we go on dates, and we haven't been on dates in a few weeks. But I posted a picture on Instagram and Facebook of a cute little honeybee mug that my friend Alicia gave me for my birthday, and people went nuts over the thing and were like, are you going to carry this in your shop? And I was like, I don't even know where she got this. I know it's local. And so anyways, I found the lady that makes them, and she is going to let me sell them in our shop. So I'm going to go to her pottery place this week. She actually makes them. And let's see, you just continue on. I'm gonna grab it. It's in the dishwasher, so I can show you what it looks like.
So where's this lady at?
She's in Locust. She has her own.
She makes all kinds of pottery, or
yeah, she has like a do your own pottery place. Like people.
Nice.
People can come there and
You're supposed to wait till it's done.
People can come there and turn their own pottery, paint their own pottery, that kind of stuff.
Did your friend make that one, or did your friend make that one, or was it
Alicia?
Yeah.
No, she bought it there.
Gotcha.
She has like a store.
Gotcha. You want to
So,
push the dishwasher back?
Oh.
Sorry.
This is what it looks like. You can see that. So it's got like the honeycomb imprinted right here, and then it's got the little honeybee on the handle, and it's so super cute. She also makes little honey pots. Hi, Heirloom Permaculture. Little honey pots, and I don't have one yet, but I'm going to get some of those too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a, it's like a little pot, and then it's got a lid with a bee on top of it. Mm-hmm. As like the little handle. So it's going to be so cute. But y'all know Kaylee from the Honeystead. She's already asking for some. I think it was Megan from Creating Essences. I don't know if she's on here tonight or not, but was asking for that. And so so there's a lot of beekeepers and bee lovers out there that I think would like this. So I'm gonna get some of these to carry in our shop. So, thank you, Jan. What else? What's going on with y'all? I'm trying to think while y'all are talking. I'm trying to think of what's going on with us besides what we've already shared with you. We're new beekeepers. Aw. How are you liking beekeeping? This is the beekeeper in our family.
Yep.
I have been deathly afraid of bees my entire life, but I'm really not now. Like I get pretty close to them, and I don't like scream or shriek or anything. Yeah. I got stung for the first time today. I'm sorry. Adam gets stung most times. Most times that he goes in there.
Yeah.
Did you get stung today?
No, my pants were too thick.
Oh.
They were trying.
That helps.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. It did rain so much at one point, and it just comes in spurts.
Yeah. It'd be nice to capture that and be able to distribute it when you want to.
Yeah, even it out.
I mean, you can dig ponds and pipe it out there. But
yeah.
I think I would like that kind of work.
Yeah,
you know, if I didn't have to make money, if I could just go, dig ponds in the woods and stuff. I would love
That's your dream job.
I would love that kind of stuff. Back there.
You just have to figure out how you can make money doing that.
You can. It just takes a lot of money to get started.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I could dig ponds and put in irrigation and that kind of stuff.
I do like beekeeping, even though I got stung. We want to start bees in the next year or two. That's cool, Jan. Hi, Hoppy, Sabbath.
I will say with bees, it takes a long time. Like,
this is not my drink.
It takes a long time to get established or something. Like, it seems like every year I just can't get ahead with the bees. Like, I've got all this equipment, I've got all these boxes, and with intentions to fill them with bees.
Yeah.
But, it's just hard to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I could purchase bees, and that's what a lot of people do. Just purchase bees from someone or purchase a queen, but I've tried to just split my bees from the ones that survive every year. And it just takes a long time because you pretty much have 1 year, or, I don't know how to say that. If you miss your opportunities in beekeeping, you have to wait till the next year to do it again, kind of thing. So it's just takes a while.
Yeah, and you've been doing this for many years, but you're like every year's an experiment, pretty much. You're just still learning what's the best way to do things. And
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could feed them. That's one way to push them is feed them, but I just don't feed them at all. So I could feed them sugar water and make them, produce more bees, basically.
Yeah.
It's just tricky because with bees, if you push the population too high, then they swarm and you lose them all. But if you don't build the population up enough, they won't make enough honey to survive. So it's like there's a sweet spot, and every colony is different. Some are more prone to swarming than others, and so it's challenging. Yeah.
I'm always amazed at how you talk about certain hives, like they have a personality. Like each hive has a different kind of personality as far as like their temperament and as far as like if they're going to survive or not. And often like the feisty ones are the ones that are like hardcore, like we are going to survive, and they make a lot of honey and they survive the winter too. And
Yeah. Yeah, the whole swarming instinct is weird because I had a hive this spring that was just booming in population, and I just knew they were going to swarm. But I just let them be. I didn't split them or anything, and I had like I don't know, 10 boxes stacked up on this hive, and every box was full of bees, and they never did swarm. I was surprised that they never swarmed. I think we're having arguments in the back. Where are you from, Heirloom Permaculture? Can't remember. I guess it's probably been at least 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks or longer since it rained here. Do you know where Heirloom Permaculture is from?
Put me on the spot.
Sorry.
I don't. I'm sorry. I wish I knew. I wish I could remember.
When was the last time it rained
It's
here?
John and Angela.
3 weeks or so, hasn't it?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's amazing how dependent you become on the weather when you have animals and crops and things.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Reggie.
How small can you keep a beehive? Not small. Because they, in order for them to survive, they have to have at least like 2 boxes full of bees. I mean, they can survive in one, but they're just going to grow. It's just like a puppy. You can't keep a puppy small. You can't. It's the same way with a hive of bees. You can get a small nook, which is what a little mini hive is called, but they're just going to produce more bees and get bigger. So. Small hives are nice. They're easier to manage. So I understand that question.
Yeah.
You get a large hive and it's a little intimidating.
Right.
I don't know how many bees are in a beehive. What's your guess?
I don't know. I would guess really wrong, I'm sure.
I'm gonna say 60,000.
Good night. Really?
Wow. Is that a lot?
Yeah. Sounds like a lot to me.
How does anybody know?
I don't know. It's a great question. I'm sure somebody knows this answer.
How many honeybees live in a colony?
He's gonna Google this and find out. Someone knows.
20 to 80,000.
So you were right. Wow. That is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like tens of thousands of bees, like when I see them working and stuff. A lot of bees, yeah. Out there, but
yeah.
Wow, that is a lot. And so much depends on them.
Mm-hmm. Everything.
Everything depends on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I saw, who was it? Who was it telling me that? Oh, I think it was our neighbor was telling me that a famous actor, was it Morgan Freeman? I think it's Morgan Freeman, had devoted his, like, I don't know how many hundreds of acres or whatever to establish bees or something. And I don't even know where he is. Probably in California, but I'm not really sure where he is. But anyways, that was random. But anyways. Anyway, when celebrities do things, then people like pay attention. Like, oh, is that something that needs to happen? Like, why is he doing that?
That's funny.
Claim them on taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have all these dependents, Uncle Sam.
We do.
They're very dependent on me.
Yeah, it's true.
I'll take $1 per bee.
What? So you and the kids went down to the pond today.
Yeah, back to the beaver dam saga.
I told him we need to film that. We might film some tomorrow, but yeah.
Yeah. I really want to drain the pond out. Since it's so dry, I think it's a good opportunity to drain the pond. Like hire someone with some equipment and dig the dam out so that the pond will drain and dry up, and we can clean it out, like dig all the silt and topsoil basically from up here and put it out of the pond and put it back up on the land, and then clean up around the pond and cut some trees down this winter. Get someone to clean up the whole thing and fill it back up and put some catfish in it or something.
Yeah. The kids love to fish.
Yeah.
Adam loves to fish, and
I guess I could build like a little pier out there too. That would be nice.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of
out on the pier.
Yeah, it's kind of a useless part of our land right at the moment. So
yeah, it's a large space that's pretty much pointless.
Yeah.
Sure.
But like you said, he wants to use all the whatever it is on top, all the algae and stuff, and put it back
Mm-hmm.
on the land.
Yeah, there's no telling how many feet of topsoil are down in the pond.
Mm.
Which would be nice to get back up here.
Yeah.
Put it on the garden.
Mm.
I guess if I clean it out, it would be a good time to put a pier out there. I haven't really thought about that. But
Now you're excited.
Mm-hmm. I want to use it. I want to
I
put some fish in it.
know.
Grows duckweed. Our pond is just full of scum and duckweed and
Mm-hmm.
crap.
Parasites and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, every pond has that.
Yeah, but
It's pretty gross. So, I'm hoping that if we clean it out, it will not have duckweed, because I think that all those nutrients is just nutrient rich. It's feeding that duckweed.
Mm. Mm.
So yeah, we went down there today, and I've got some black pipe, and we started a siphon, I guess is what it's called. So we got it to where it's draining out of the pipe, siphoning out of the pipe, and we put the end of it out in the middle of the pond. So hopefully it will drain it on down.
You didn't see any beavers?
Mm-mm. They'll be down there in the morning, though.
I'd like to see one. I just want to.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to catch one on video back. When was that? In the spring?
Probably.
We were trying to get the beaver dam busted up. Every day we go down there and they'd stop that thing up again.
Mm-hmm.
And we couldn't. We never saw them.
Yeah.
Put a trail cam on them.
Mm-hmm.
That would be funny. Yeah. So. Yeah.
We took the kids to an auction sale this morning. That was interesting. They were pretty excited about how fast the man was talking.
Were they laughing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did Sydney start having a good time? She didn't want to go.
Yeah, there were some other kids there. She
Okay.
started playing with them.
Okay.
Then they didn't want to leave.
Yeah. Yeah. But you didn't buy anything.
Mm-mm.
Thought about it.
Yeah.
How many animals do we actually have? I don't know. We have no idea.
Yeah, I have a lot.
We have about 18 sheep, 20 sheep, something like
Yeah.
that. 10 cows.
Mm-hmm.
5 goats, a dog, a cat, some bunny rabbits, probably 150, 200 chickens.
Mm-hmm. Probably 180.
Okay.
And some pigs. 5 pigs.
5 pigs. Two of which are sold already.
Yep.
They're being picked up this coming week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They were naughty. We had to put them somewhere else.
Yeah, we almost made bacon out of them and give them their money back.
Yeah. I said, honey, they've already paid for them. He was like, I would give them their money back. We almost had bacon this morning because they got into his garden.
Yeah.
So he put them actually inside of the the poultry netting that we have up there with the chickens, with the smaller chickens, laying hens, and our geese. Oh, we got geese too. We've got 4 geese total.
Yeah.
So they're having a grand old time chasing chickens right now.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any dead ones. Have you seen any dead ones? I don't think they've killed the chickens. They just.
It's not yet.
Not yet, but they just love running them. So we'll be glad when they get picked up this week. So,
pigs are funny.
They are. I like the pigs. I think they're fun. They are hard to contain sometimes if they figure out they can get out.
Yeah. Once they start getting out, it's a problem.
Mm.
Luckily, I mean, if you keep the fence hot, they'll stay in one strand of electric wire usually. So it's they're easy if they stay. I know ours are used to it. I mean,
our big pigs.
Yeah, they don't really test it anymore. And sometimes I have a hard time getting them to cross where the fence was. If I'm moving them. Like they have a hard time sometimes, unless I've got a feed bucket, then it's not.
They don't even care at that point.
They almost go over the fence.
Well, one of them, when I went out there to put the scraps out today, it's so low in that one part that they'll put one leg over, and then they're like, "Oh no, I shouldn't have done that,"
Yeah.
But
they're pretty funny.
Yeah, Jan said, "How many acres do we have?"
It's about 10 acres. And a mule. 1 mule. 10 acres and a mule. Well, it's 40 acres, isn't it?
I don't know what that means.
The government used to give away land out west or something.
Oh.
Get 40 acres or something.
I was like, I'm not sure. I don't know what you're talking about.
Just said I'm a mule. That's what I referred to.
Gotcha.
10 acres and a mule.
Our pigs did great with it for about 5 months, and it was like 5 times within a couple of days. You're clearing the land for us right now. Oh, they're like, yay!
Yeah, I've got most of our chickens contained in a small area at our garden, like in the upper end of our garden. So it's going to be nice next year because that was a really poor area. That's where our potatoes were this year, wasn't it? But I brought in a lot of compost for the potatoes, probably like 2 truckloads of compost. And now the chickens, we're going to leave the chickens there for a while. So we'll have piles of poop.
Piles of poop.
Yeah.
That's what everyone needs.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Need to get them some wood chips or something. I guess I could dump leaves in there. A bunch of leaves.
Ben just posted a composting video today.
Yeah.
That's his love language.
Yeah. I'm surprised at how much stuff I've put in our compost piles.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I just made some compost pallet compost. 2 sections, so they're a pallet wide each. And I've just piled stuff in there, and it just, I guess, I don't know, just amazed at how much I put in those things.
I know. So they just break down, and then they just
it's like I didn't put anything in there.
Settles and settles. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's probably settled 3 feet since the last time I had it mounded over with leaves. It's crazy.
I don't know much about compost. I don't pay attention.
It's got mycorrhizal.
Oh.
Something. Mycorrhizal fungi.
Oh, okay.
I can't say all those fancy scientific names.
Well, even we read Joel Salatin, I'm just like, he lost me at like the 5th word of the sentence, because it's like one thing after the other that I've never heard of. But
Yep.
You got any projects coming up or anything you're working on? Not really. I want us to do a video of this week about what we regret about our remodel.
Okay.
We've been talking about that. So we're going to do a video about, I hope to film it tomorrow, what we regret about our remodel, if anything.
You regret stuff?
That's what we're going to talk about in the video. We can't reveal it now.
Oh, but do you?
Yeah.
A lot?
No, not a lot. We've talked about a couple things we would have done differently, I think. But then also, I would like to at some point talk about like our winter projects, things that we want to work on this winter, whether we get to them or not, because sometimes you have great intentions and life happens, but we do have some big plans for. I don't know if we'll get into the house stuff. Do you? Like as far as back there?
Building a house?
No. Well,
I'm hoping we're building a house.
Yeah, that. Not for us, for my father-in-law. But I was talking about the back porch. Or, you know, I don't know if we'll get to that, but we're going to talk about that later. Just some different things that we want to have done around here that we're going to steadily work on. He's got some plans for our barn. And stuff like that. I'd like to kind of go over. You sound like me. I do the same thing. I'll research stuff and then it's completely left me.
Yeah.
Do you do that too? Like he rereads books a lot too, because I guess for that reason. Is that why?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good to review. I'm amazed at people that can retain all of that. All the words
I could retain
and all
it if it's something I used a lot.
Yeah.
If
It's true.
If I composted every day, I would be an expert about it.
Right. That's true. Yeah, I guess that's with anything. If you think about it a lot and you practice it a lot, then it just sticks with you and it becomes a part of you. But
that's by mistakes, failures.
Yeah.
That's how you learn is failures.
It's true. I wish I had a better memory. My memory has gotten a lot better than it used to be. I really think it's my supplements I'm on. I told someone else that today. Like, I think it's the supplements that I'm on that have really helped. Because I always thought I had like this perpetual mom brain that I was really feeling bad about. Like, it would really get me kind of down. Hi, Pamela. But yeah, it seems to be getting better. Now that I'm pregnant again, we'll see. We'll see if it goes away again. But anyways, I think I was like, the computer started like acting like it was going to shut down. It's just because it's the battery is getting low. Let me see how much I got left. 26 minutes. Okay, well, I think I'm done. Are you done? I think I'm ready for bed.
Yeah.
Thank you. We actually don't know if it's a girl or a boy. Or is that baby like comma girl? I don't know. I had 2 people come up to me today to say, congratulations on the baby boy. And I was like, we don't know what it is yet.
Yeah. I had a lot of people at the auction telling me, not boy or girl,
but just congratulations. Yeah, everywhere I went today, I ran into people. I was like, wow, a lot more people watch our channel than I thought. Like local people, like watch our channel than I thought. Yeah. I didn't know what would help my memory, but I got on these. It's the Lifelong Vitality Pack by doTERRA. And I really started them because I thought that it would give me more energy. And that's really why I wanted to get on them. And then when I was on them for a few months, I was like, I might have a little bit more energy maybe. But then it just hit me one day, you know what I don't really suffer from anymore is that like brain fog that I used to really used to bother me, almost to the point of like I would get really kind of depressed about it. But I really think that's helped a lot. So anyways, side note. Well, we have so enjoyed spending time with you guys tonight. Thank you for bearing with us in our absence the last few weeks. We hope to be back next Saturday, and we're usually here at 8 or a few minutes after if we have to wrangle children, but or banish them to their room like we did tonight. I don't know why, like they always want to go play. And it's like when we do stuff like this, then it's like they just want to be watching us. Like our oldest said, I'm just going to sit in this chair over here and watch you. And I'm like, that's not creepy at all. Go play. Please go play. Okay. But thank you so much. And thank you, Smith Family Ranch, for being our moderator. Y'all, please go and subscribe to their channel and give them some love. And we hope to see y'all next week. Thank you, Pam.
Talk to you later.
Bye.